So again, the formula for a trapezoid is the short leg plus the long leg divided by 2, all multiplied by the height. And then our steps, again, are finding the formula, then plugging in what we know, then solving, and labeling. So let's look at an example. The shortest leg is 2 centimeters. The longest leg is 5 centimeters. And the height is 8 centimeters. So again, we're using our formula. So the short leg is 2 centimeters. And the long leg is 5 centimeters. And then we're dividing that all by 2. And then we said the height is 8 centimeters. So now we solve. So we have 2 plus 5 is 7 halves, and then times 8. And then if you remember from multiplying fractions, we turn this 8 into a improper fraction, and then we can just multiply across. So we have 15 halves, or 7.5 centimeters. Alright, so this one looks a little bit different, but it's still asking us those same kinds of questions. So we have the short leg, which is 6 feet. We have the long leg, which is 7 feet. And then we have the height, which is 2 feet. So again, let's plug in what we know. So we have the short leg, which is 6. And then we have the long leg, which is 7. And then that's all going over 2. We're multiplying this whole piece. And then the height is 2. So now we can compute that. 6 plus 7 is 13 divided by 2 times 2. And I'm just going to throw that into my calculator to get 6.5 feet. Alright, let's move on to a parallelogram. For the parallelogram, the area of a parallelogram is the base times the height, or B times H. And I guess I can write this down here too. B times H. So when you're looking at a parallelogram, remember it's not this side that's the height. It's this part right here, this straight line down. That's your height. And this right here, that's your base. Or this could also be the base. So let's practice. And again, our steps are formula, fill in the rest. All right, hopefully you got those steps. So this example, the base is 8 centimeters and the height is 9. So let's plug in what we know. I'm going to say this is equal to area. So the base is 8 and the height is 9. So since we don't have the area, we're just going to multiply that. 8 times 9 is 72. So our answer is 72 centimeters. This one's a little bit different. The height is in 3 inches and the area is in 36. So again, we're just going to plug in what we know. So remember, it's base times height is equal to area. So let's plug in what we know. So we know the height is 3 inches, and we know the area is 36. but we don't know what the base is. So we have to try to figure out what that is. So in order to do that, we're going to divide both sides by 3 to get the base by itself, for the base to equal 12 inches.